People are always asking me, they say, Bob, trying to buy my first house, but I still have to save some money for a down payment. Today, I've got Eric Kimble with me. Eric, what would you say to those people that say that they have to save for a down payment?
The first question I always ask them is how much you want to save. And every single time they go, I don't know, how much do I need? So a lot of times the questions that people have is they need direction. I would really suggest they get on the phone, talk with a professional, find out exactly what they do need. It could be as little as $0 down. It could be as little as $1,500 down, 1 month or 2 months worth of rent, but until they actually talk to somebody, they're always just guessing and they really don't have a game plan put together. It's one of those things where until someone sits down and talks with them and puts a game plan together that says, hey, I need X amount of dollars, that when it becomes a reality, when you have a finite number, it's a much more obtainable goal.
So what if they got advice from their dad? Their dad said, look, until you have 20%, you can't buy a home.
That's absolutely not the case. If they've got good credit, they've got good employment, they can, absolutely do a loan with less than 20% down. The mortgage insurance, which is where dad's getting that, old school philosophy, the PMI, is the price of it's dropped so drastically over the last 7 to 10 years because our delinquency levels are so low that it's almost nominal sometimes. And I tell people, well, what's the cost of trying to save up all that extra money? How much does that house go up in that time period? How much have the rates changed? What is that really saving you by having that extra money? I want that extra money to get a lower down payment. Well, if you're paying $15,000 to $20,000 more for that house in 2 to 3 years, the payment's almost the same. So it really doesn't have any net benefit to them. If you ask anybody out there, they're going to tell you, the best time to buy a house was 30 years ago. The second best time to buy a house is now. It's like planting a tree. It just makes so much more sense.
That's good. Awesome, Eric. Thanks for coming in today. That's some great information. We'll put Eric's contact information in the description of this video. And if there's anything we can do to help, you can contact us anytime.
All right, man. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, man.